First up, Adam and Jamie are in for a blast.
A few months ago, we put a challenge to the fans. We said if they found an internet viral video that they wanted us to test, they could head over to the MythBusters channel on YouTube and put the challenge to us. And I have to say the response has been overwhelming. We've been inundated with suggestions.
Although some of them have been kind of weird. I mean, there was this one guy that insists that those vapor trails left by jets are actually toxic chemicals put there by the government.
Yeah, and some of them were totally impossible to test, like cold fusion.
Yeah, but some of the suggestions were right up our alley.
Like what?
Well, our fire-loving fans want us to start with a bang.
Give me more.
Well, this guy sent us this video of a bucket, and it has a bunch of matches in it. He lights it, it makes a big fireball.
That's perfect.
What's up, MythBusters? I was looking on YouTube and I found a video where some guys got 30,000 match heads and they put them all together and they made this great big fireball. And I thought you guys could test it out, see if you can really do that with matches.
According to the video, the backyard blast was made using a tin bucket, 30,000 match heads, and one slow-burning fuse. But fans want to know, did match heads alone create this intense inferno?
The video says that they used 30,000 match heads. Now, that's going to take a while.
Yep, there's nothing to do, though, but get started.
Okay.
Instead of wooden matches, Adam and Jamie are slicing and dicing paper matchbooks.
Judging by that bucket, I'd say I've only got a drop in the bucket.
But what's key is the match heads themselves. All match heads use a potent chemical, potassium chlorate. So potent it's found in gunpowder and was widely used in early explosives. But is it potent enough to create the fireball of the fable? Well, feeling frisky after a full 10-hour day of match decapitation, the MythBusters are itching to find out.
The YouTube submission that we are replicating here today is a fan who supposedly spent hours cutting the heads off 30,000 matches, dumped them into a steel bucket, put that steel bucket in his backyard, put a little bit of fuse to it, lit it, and the thing went whoosh like that. That looks good enough to try. And instead of doing it in our backyard, well, we're going to do it in one of our favorite locations, almost our second shop, the Alameda County Sheriff's Bombing Range.
The bomb range may seem like overkill, but it's better to be safe than scorched.
30,000 match heads.
Yeah.
Now, has anyone got a light?
This right here is slow-burning cannon fuse. It seems to be what they're using in the video. It burns at about 1 foot every 30 seconds. And we just happen to have some around the shop.
While Adam gets in touch with his inner pyro, Jamie explores the burning issue of match safety.
You've got potassium chlorate, which is the fuel, and then you have phosphorus, which is what makes it sensitive enough to ignite. Now, in the strike anywheres, that phosphorus is on the white tip right here. And so you can strike it anywhere, the two chemicals combine, and you've got a fire. In the safety matches, though, the phosphorus is in the striker pad right there, and the potassium chlorate is in the match. You combine the two and they both go off. Now, we're going to be using safety matches for our experiment because, well, they're safer.
Safer, except when you strike 30,000 at once. But is this mayhem just about matches, or did other accelerants fan the flame?
Will these behave the way they did in the YouTube clip? Well, that's 20. We're going to be igniting 30,000. Will they create a flame 8 or 10 feet high? Only one way to find out. I love it when common materials are dangerous. Go ahead and light it.
I like using the fuse more than almost anything else. So much anticipation.
The fuse burns at 2 feet per minute. So 4 feet and 2 minutes of anticipation later.
Wow! Oh, nice!
That was cool.
That was pretty good.
It's a sparktacular result. A 10 feet tall Roman candle. Burn for burn, it's the same as the blast in the YouTube video. The high-speed camera confirms it. It's a match, give or take 30,000.
That is about the correct height for what it showed in YouTube.
Oh, yes, look at that. Wow. I thought we were looking for 8 or 9 foot plume of hot fire, and that's exactly what we got. Based on this, I think that YouTube video is 100% correct, accurate, and true.
In other words, it's myth confirmed. But before you can say, don't try this at home, Adam and Jamie are already hatching a more powerful pyrotechnic plan.
But you know we can't leave it there.
Oh, I know.
It's the MythBusters YouTube special, and it's time to turn up the heat.
I think I know what's coming up. Give me a hint.
Well, you know when you burn rubber on a car?
Yeah.
Makes a lot of smoke, right? They say where there's smoke, there's fire. That's what this next myth is about.
The YouTube posting that posits if you spin a car tire fast enough and for long enough, it'll actually catch fire.
You bet. Check this video out.
Okay.
Dear MythBusters, I want to know, can you ever spin a car's wheels so fast that the tires catch fire? Please test this.
The special effects won't win an Oscar, but it's clear what this web rev head wants.
The video looks a little dodgy to me, but I like the idea. How do you want to test it?
I can't see that it gets much simpler than this one. We get a nice powerful car and a bunch of tires, secure the brakes in the car so it doesn't get out of control, some temperature monitoring equipment for seeing how hot it's getting, and we spin and burn those tires until we get some fire.
I like it.
I thought you would.
Cavemen first used friction to make fire, but can the same thing happen when rubber meets the road? Well, to find out, the guys have found a muscle car with enough grunt to spin the tires fast enough to maybe burn rubber. And it's all going down at the local police training center.
Well, this myth is pretty simple. The myth is that if you're doing a tire burnout, i.e. screeching your tires on the pavement, that you can get them going fast enough that they will burst into flames. I think the testing for this is pretty straightforward.
First up, pedal to the metal Hyneman wants to put the car through its paces. He's heard the officers here are fond of donuts.
He disappeared in a cloud of smoke.
With all this smoke, it's clear that the car's got the grunt that this myth needs.
It looks like a nice car. In fact, it's a lot nicer than it looks. In there is a race-prepped V8 that's running at about 375 horsepower. This is one of the most powerful cars we've ever been allowed to abuse. We're going to enjoy the moment. Strange man with mustache passed this way. 5 minutes ago.
The plan for testing is to keep the car stationary.
I'm gonna goose the front up just a little bit.
Then they'll rev the engine until they get a tire of fire or the car cracks up. As plans go, it's pretty simple. But Adam and Jamie are following that old MythBusters adage. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing.
That ought to do it if it's going to work at all.
I'll explain our rig. This, our test car, has a super powerful engine, and it's only going to be spinning this tire. We've got no tire on the other side and a jack stand. The front two wheels are off the ground, lifted by the forklift, and strapped in so that even when this thing is going full bore, the car can't get out of control. Jamie's built an exhaust system to vent smoke and flames away from the tire when it's going. We'll be behind the blast chamber section in case bits start flying off. First up, just spin the tire and see what happens.
A ruptured fuel line or spark could indeed start a fire. But how about just friction alone? Well, Jamie, for one, has got his doubts.
Personally, I'm guessing that we'll disintegrate the tire before we get there, but that's what we're here to find out.
All right, were you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's turn on the scrubbers, get behind the wheel, wait for my signal, and we'll start the first test.
Got it. We're looking to create a fire here. Now, for a fire, we need three things. We need a fuel, which in this case is the tire. We need a source of oxygen, which is the air around us. But for the ignition, we are going to be using the heat generated by the friction between the tire and the road surface. The question is, can we get that tire hot enough to create that source of ignition? And it's got to be really hot.
And really hot, in this case, is 300 degrees Celsius, the ignition point of rubber.
This is spinning tire fire. Tire with no modifications. Go!
Jamie redlines the engine for over a minute. But there's no sign of flame. And with the car at full tilt, the question is what will blow first, the tire or the engine?
Oh! Stop!
And there's your answer.
Shut it down, Denny.
Jamie's prediction was right on the rubber. The high-speed camera reveals how the tire burst before it could ignite. And what's left is way below flash point.
It's not hot. The thing is not hot. I mean, the tread failed, and what was underneath wasn't very hot at all.
So for test one, where there's smoke, there's fire, couldn't have been more wrong. But rest assured, the MythBusters aren't giving up without a fight.
I think you might need some of our fireman's oxygen, though. How you feeling?
Yeah, I want to close the windows this time.
The MythBusters YouTube special's been packing heat with the 30,000 match head fireball. Adam and Jamie confirm the myth, but their viral fan has an even hotter idea.
I thought you guys could test it out, see if you can really do that with matches. And if it's true, maybe you can get together like 1 million matches or something. See what happens then, that would be cool.
Okay, but cutting 1 million matches is a big job.
All right, first of all, thank you guys for coming to help out.
Which means the MythBusters sweatshop is open for business.
1 million match heads is what we've got to assemble. Even at 50,000 per case, that's still 20 cases of matchbooks. We've got to peel, cut, and assemble. So we called everyone we could. We've got a 12-person assembly line going. We've got 250,000 match heads so far. I'm feeling pretty good about hitting 1 million by the end of the day.
1 million match heads is mind-bogglingly massive and a MythBusters first. They've never made or tested 1 million of anything before now. And while that doesn't stop it from being a long, tedious, exhausting day, after 12 hours of cutting, and more cutting, it's game, set, and matches.
And I thought you'd be interested in seeing, just for show, what is left over when you cut up 1 million match heads.
While all that debris will be recycled, the 1 million match heads have gone on a one-way trip to the bomb range.
1 million match heads.
Let's go get them.
Instead of a 1-gallon bucket, they need a 44-gallon drum to hold all the match heads. For added shock and awe, they're burning them at night with the help of bomb tech JD.
What now?
1 million match heads.
1 million?
1 million.
You guys have way too much time on your hands.
And having too much time on their hands is something Adam and Jamie do best.
We've caught sight of a nocturnal Hyneman foraging. He seems to be gathering sticks. It's unknown for what, because so little is known about this elusive animal.
Is he doing his David Attenborough thing again?
Ham actor Adam sure is excited by tonight's fireworks.
Seriously, 1 million match heads. 30,000 was fine, don't get me wrong. But we went ahead and cut 1 million. And now we're gonna get to see these puppies burn. Can you imagine if this went off while we were here?
If it does go off, it's time to de-ass the area with the quickness.
De-ass the area? I like that.
That's my new favorite phrase.
A quick de-assing plan could come in handy. This crazy request is 33 times larger than the original match blast, but Jamie thinks it could be even bigger.
There are times when we're dealing with explosives and other energetic materials that scale isn't linear. In other words, we can get something like a thermal runaway and we get a lot more boom than we planned on because things kind of escalate out of control. Could happen.
And when out of control is on the agenda, Adam can't help but laugh like a maniac.
Oh, wow.
What is 1 million match heads gonna look like? A lot more than 1 million times that, I swear. I feel like it's gonna be like a giant freaking flashbulb.
To prove Adam's pyro prediction, they still need one final ingredient.
Anybody got a match?
You guys ready? Shall we do this?
I'm ready. You ready, JD?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right.
1,000,000 match blast has never been attempted. It's unknown, highly explosive territory. So Adam uses a longer fuse for added safety.
Lights out.
This is one of the coolest things we've done.
Or possibly the stupidest. But now there's no turning back.
Here we go.
Yeah!
That was awesome! That was exactly like the small one, only bigger.
Lots bigger.
I saw match heads like salt and pepper in the flame ball.
It just kept getting brighter and brighter and brighter and larger.
It's a massive fireball, at least 50 feet high. The high-speed camera reveals the rapid acceleration of the burn. 1,000,000 matches went up in smoke as quickly as 30,000.
It's like a rocket engine.
A giant blowtorch. Even Jamie giggled, and I think that's a testament to just how thrilling it was to watch it happen in front of us.
Which brings us to the disclaimer.
Say it with me. Do not try this at home. If I find out that any of you tried this at home, I'll personally come to your house and kick your butt. You got that?
Seriously, there's no need to try this at home because we've done it for you.
And they say you shouldn't play with matches.
Meanwhile, things are reaching breakneck speed in the test to see whether a spinning car tire can ever catch fire. Adam and Jamie's first test was a fizzer because the tire burst and didn't ignite. Or so they thought.
Look at that. It may have taken 35 minutes, but we got some burning rubber. Hey, Jamie.
It's a sizzling surprise. Remarkably, the powdered rubber shed by the tire has ignited half an hour after the test.
That sucker's gotten hot in the last half hour.
The flames fuel Adam's optimism.
What we saw in this tire dust after Jamie burned the rubber was smoldering smoke. That was small particles of this acting kind of like coals in a barbecue. They were being converted to smoke by heat. And enough of them propagated that while we were eating lunch, the thing caught on fire. To me, that means that the elements for tire ignition are here. They're just maybe not all in the right place at the right time for us.
If they can find a way to ignite the rubber while it's on the tire, then maybe this myth is more fact than friction.
So we did get the tire burned. It just took a little longer than we thought, like about an hour.
Exactly. We just have to shorten that timestamp, and I think we're good. Let's put it out.
And Adam's got an idea to shorten that time span on their next spin.
We get the tire spinning up really fast, we got some really hot temperatures, and then we add sparks, which could happen if a piece of equipment's dragging from the bottom of a car. Maybe that is going to get us the ignition we're looking for.
Right Spark Adam has rigged an angle grinder to a sheet of metal to get more sparks than the 4th of July.
We'll do that for about 45 or 55 seconds.
Once more, Jamie climbs into the hot seat, this time with an oxygen mask.
All right, dude, you're good to go. I'll start the sparks once you start to burn. Yeah, we got sparks going. It's like we're being transported to a mystical land.
2 minutes and the tire hasn't blown. Jamie floors the V8 once more.
All right, he's really meaning it now. Oh, there we go.
The tire is totally total. But even with sparks, once again, no fire. This myth is looking more than a little rubbery. So for a final test, they'll throw everything at the tire.
We tried the regular old tire, we tried tire plus sparks, and we still have not got a burning tire. I think you'd agree with me that it's time to add some fossil fuels, and that's what's hanging in that bag over there, which leads to a tube and a stopcock and goes all the way under the car to an outlet right here. Gas, fumes, and sparks. If this doesn't get the tire burning, it's just not gonna happen.
It's an old MythBusters standby. When in doubt, add accelerant.
All right, gas plus sparks. I'm gonna start the gasoline. Go! blast chamber is great for debris, not so great for smoke.
After 90 seconds, no flames, but plenty of smoke.
We've got gasoline pouring on the tire while it's spinning and sparks shooting on the gasoline-soaked tire. I still don't think we're getting burning rubber.
Gas fumes and sparks should be an explosive mix. Something here doesn't add up.
I think that's about it. Jamie, are you all right?
I'm all right.
He's all right. He's breathing oxygen. How was that for you?
Seemed like it took forever. Did we get any kind of fire?
We didn't get any kind of fire. We had sparks shooting right on the gasoline, and the smoke was everywhere. We gave it every kind of bad situation a car could find itself in. Accelerants on the ground, sparks shooting, tires spinning until it burst, and we didn't get a burning tire.
And Jamie's got a theory as to why.
It seems to me that the wind coming off of the tire as it was spinning was keeping the gasoline from igniting.
Yeah, totally.
Turns out that the turbulence caused by the spinning prevented any sort of ignition, meaning that the tire effectively has its own fire prevention system. And that means it's time to retire this myth for good.
Well, I guess this means it's busted.
That's totally busted.
There's been a lot of monkeying around with matches by our MythBusters. Jamie and Adam have applied heat to the YouTube match blast myth. They confirmed that 30,000 match heads are a blast. But then, at the request of a fan, they increased the inferno to 1 million.
That was awesome!
So, what's left to prove?
You know what I like about doing this show is that we actually get to do stuff like light up 1 million match heads. When the hell is that ever going to happen again? And yet I have to admit, somehow I just don't feel like it's enough.
Well, you know, I was thinking about that. And what if we actually made the matches do work? Like, say we put them in a cannon and fired a cannonball with them, instead of just blowing something up.
I love it. Let's do it.
A cannon powered by match heads?
I got your cannon right here.
Oh, how about an old welding cylinder powered by matches?
As is our way on MythBusters, we're using tools and materials in ways for which they were never intended. This right here is a K-sized gas cylinder, but soon it's going to be a cannon.
Now may be a good time to say, don't try this at home. Leave it to the experts.
It's like a smoking gun.
The plan is to make a muzzle-loading cannon, pack it with 60,000 matches, and see if that explosive energy can launch a cannonball. Or should that be launch a bowling ball? Because our hard-to-impress Hyneman is ready to get loaded.
I'm done.
You think it'll fit?
It's going to be close.
First, the 6-pound bowling ball needs a close shave.
Totally doesn't fit.
While Jamie sands his big orange ball, Adam gives the former gas tank a steel girdle and a set of wheels.
Ah! Oh, that's awesome. All right, a few more welds.
Welded and ready for duty.
Well, that's a cannon.
And there's a cannonball.
Then it's back to the bomb range to see if 60,000 matches pack enough punch to send a 6-pound ball into the air.
It's just another lovely day at the bomb range. Birds are singing, rabbits are hopping about, and soon there's going to be a big explosion.
Gonna aim right there.
With a bowling ball as the projectile, the boys have picked the perfect target.
Well, what else are we gonna shoot at with a cannon that fires a bowling ball? Of course we're gonna shoot at bowling pins.
You're about a bowling pin to the right, so swing it to the left. That's it.
Let's load.
Okay.
With the target ready, the cannon's primed with 60,000 match heads, 1 recycled grocery bag, some cannon fuse, and Jamie's favorite ingredient.
Can't have too much lard.
Lard should ensure a smooth exit out of the cannon.
All right, bowling ball is properly larded.
And this means they're ready to fire, though they're not sure what will happen when they do.
There we go. There's nothing right about this setup. Everything is wrong. Our cannon here is actually a modified K-size argon cylinder. Our cannonball is actually a modified 6-pound bowling ball. Our propellant is actually modified books of matches, just the heads. There are so many variables, we don't know what's going to happen, but that's where a safe distance and the blast chamber panels come into play.
Okay, I'm gonna light it and come around and make room for me over there, all right?
Will do.
I love cannon fuse.
I know, totally.
You can see what it's doing.
Yeah.
It sort of builds anticipation.
Adam's confidence grows as the fuse shortens.
You know, personally, I think this is actually going to work. Bowling ball's going to come flying out of there and knock down all those pins.
It'll probably break the bowling ball because it's going so fast, though. It's amazing. It's just match heads.
I know. Ah, jeez, dude, that's awful.
Okay, now it's inside.
All right.
Where'd the bowling ball go?
I don't know.
Shot over the pin.
Really? We missed the pins.
It's a humongous blast. The cannon went great guns, hurling the bowling ball over the pins, over the fence, and up over the hill.
We got to go look for it.
Uh-huh.
Come on.
The team search high and low, but despite it being day-glow orange, no one can see any sign of the ball until
There it is.
Right there, straight ahead.
they find it.
It's got a big crack in it, but it's perfectly intact.
I swear, aside from missing our pins, that's a very viable impromptu cannon.
Yeah, I mean, that would have killed you if you'd been in front of it, or a bunch of people, actually.
This is becoming an area of expertise of ours.
It's still intact.
Oh, I'd bowl with it.
The 6-pound ball traveled 1,500 feet uphill.
1,500 feet uphill. That's like 3,000 feet normal
With matches.
with matches. That is a lot of power. Nicely done. Thanks, GD. Awesome.
Lard.
The high-speed camera reveals a fiery blast and recoil that's as good as or better than if they'd used gunpowder. Not only have they confirmed the original myth, but the million match blast and the match cannon prove the explosive power of the chemicals contained in household matches.
That was great. It was, you know, one of those things I had no idea that would actually work.
Yeah. Well, we proved the video was true and we topped it. You can't ask for more than that.